Hello, welcome to Kathaa Yaana. This is Panchatantra Yaana's Kakolukeeyam segment. We are pretty well into this series. For those of you who are new to this and also for those of you who might have missed the continuity of the videos, please find the link to our playlist in the description box. You're also most welcome to visit our channel, go to the playlist section and explore the different playlists we have created for you. Arimardana, seeking advice from all of his ministers, decided that he should be providing shelter to the old crow, and so he ordered his guards to bring along the old crow with them to their cave to the mountain. Now on the way, the old crow thought that this was the right time for it to begin its game, and so very humbly it prayed to the owl king Arimardana thus: "Oh dear king, your majesty, I'm so glad, I'm so blessed that you're being so kind, but why do you have to be so kind to me? I don't think I deserve this. I'm ashamed of myself. I don't think I deserve this as a crow. I wish to enter the fire." Now, listening to this, the owl minister Raktaksha, the first minister who had suggested that the owl crow should be killed, he asked him, "Why? What happened? Why do you want to enter the fire?" To that, the old crow said, "See, the crow king Meghavarna put me in this condition, suspecting that I was favoring you, the owls. So now I want to make it real. I want to enter the fire, be reborn as an owl and come back and avenge him, help you people in destroying him." Now that owl minister Raktaksha was a very intelligent owl. He knew for sure that this owl crow was pretending, and he said, "Well, I know that you're pretending. You're being fake and you are cunning. Even if you are reborn as an owl, I'm very sure that you will highly regard your origin as a crow. You know what? Whatever we may try, we can never beat our own nature. You know that? Your Majesty and even you old crow, at this point, I'm actually reminded of a story. Let me tell you that. On the banks of the river Ganga, there was a hermitage where lived a sage by name Yagnavalkya and his wife. They were childless. As any other day, the sage Yagnavalkya had gone into the river to perform his daily ritual bath. And as he was bathing there, a little female mouse was dropped in the water from an eagle which was flying past. Now the sage Yagnavalkya took the mouse, placed it on a banana leaf, and through his magic powers, he changed that mouse into a little girl. And he took her to his hermitage, to his wife, and he told his wife, "My dear, take this girl as your daughter and raise her very carefully. Show her good love, give her good care." Now the sage's wife was extremely happy. She was now happy that she could be a mother to a child, and so she raised the girl very carefully. She petted her so much, and so the girl grew pampered and spoilt. And as days passed by, that little girl grew into a young maiden. And the wife one day came to the sage and said, "Dear husband, our daughter is now 12. She is of a marriageable age. She is ready for marriage. It is time for you to look for a suitable match for her. Don't you waste time on this." To that the sage said, "Oh yes, you're right. Oh yeah, sure, why not? I will immediately start looking for a suitable match for her of her standing, definitely of the one who hails from a similar family reputation like ours. And oh, who else can it be like than the glorious sun himself?" he thought, and he immediately invited the sun to their hermitage. When the sun came to their hermitage, he humbly greeted the sage and asked him, "Dear sir, what makes you call me here today?" To that the sage said, "Hello son, thank you for coming here. Thank you for accepting my invitation. Here, this is my daughter. Be kind enough to marry her." And turning to the girl, he asked, "My dear, would he suit you? Would you like to marry him?" The girl looked at the sun and said, "No, father, he is too bright. I want someone more excellent than him." So the sage turned to the sun and asked, "Dear son, do you know anyone who could be superior to you?" To that the sun said, "Oh yes, definitely, it's the cloud. When he covers me, I disappear." And so the sage invited the cloud to their hermitage. And the girl was asked if she would like to marry him. And so the girl said, "No, father, he is too dark and very cold. I want someone finer than him. Please find someone else." And so the sage asked the cloud if there could be anyone more superior to him. And so the cloud said, "Yes, definitely it is the wind. Once if he blows across me, he makes me very frail." And immediately the sage Yagnavalkya called the wind to their hermitage. And when the daughter was asked if this wind would suit her, she said, "No, father, he is too fidgety. Someone else better than him, please." And when the wind was asked if there was anyone superior to him, the wind said, "Oh yes, certainly it is the mountain. No matter how strongly I blow across, he is even more powerful than me. He stops me and makes me immobile." And so the mountain was called. When the girl saw the mountain, she said, "No, father, he is too stiff and he's so rough all over. Someone else, please." And when the mountain was asked if there was someone superior to him, he said, "Yes, of course, the mice, they gnaw at me, they bite me to pieces and I am just helpless." And so the sage Yagnavalkya invited the king of the mice to his hermitage. And when the daughter was asked, "Dear, now what do you say? Would this man suit you?" The girl, the daughter, looked at him. The moment she looked at him, she was thrilled. She felt as if he belonged to her own kind. She was shy, her face blushed, and she said, "Father, I think I will marry him. Please turn me into a mouse so that I can also be like him and go wherever he goes." And so the sage Yagnavalkya, using his magic powers, turned her back into a mouse and got her married to the king of mice. Narrating so, the owl minister Raktaksha said, "That is why, your majesty, and you old crow, you can never beat your nature even if you turn into an owl, you know." But the owl king Arimardana did not heed to his words at all. They continued on their way to the cave. Once they reached the cave, the owl king Arimardana ordered his guards to provide the old crow whatever chamber he prefers. Now, once inside the cave, the old crow began thinking, "Well, I must accept that I am impressed. This minister Raktaksha is indeed an expert in Niti Shastra, I must say. He has spoken wisely throughout. Only if this king Arimardana had listened to him, all these owls would have been saved from the misfortune I am going to cause them. But my luck that I was able to land here inside their dwelling place to destroy them. Now I must devise a plan to begin my work. But then if I stay here inside the cave in some chamber, these owls might sense my purpose, my motives, and I might not be able to work effectively. I think the best place for me to stay is at the gate of the cave. There I can accomplish my work," he thought, and he ran to the owl king Arimardana and prayed to him. "Oh, dear king, your majesty, thank you very much. Thank you for being so kind. Thank you for offering me such a luxurious chamber. But I don't wish to lead a comfortable life. I don't wish to stay in the chamber. For all the kindness you have shown me, I want to work for you. I wish to be a guard. I want to work like a guard stationed at the entrance of the cave. There, every day I can pay homage to you. Please grant me this request." Now Arimardana said, all right, if you would be happy doing so, so be it." And so Arimardana appointed the old crow as one of the guards at the gate of the cave. Not only that, Arimardana ordered his ministers and servants that the old crow is not just a guard but also a very good guest, and so he be taken very good care. He be fed with finely cooked food every day and provided with all the facilities given to a royal member. Looking at how the old crow was being pampered and treated, the minister Raktaksha was amazed. He called all his followers, he called all his well-wishers and told them, "See, I am sensing some trick from this old crow. I am sure we are all going to be ruined by him. But our king Arimardana and his ministers, I don't know why they are not trying to understand. They are trying to turn a blind eye to this. They are such a pack of fools, just like in that story of the bird with the golden dung." And the followers asked, "Sir, what story is that?" And Raktaksha began narrating them a story. And yes, that story is coming up in our Panchatantra Yana's Kakolukeeyam segments next video. This is Lakshmi. I'll see you all there. Thank you.